Hello, and welcome back to The Wrinkle. Things that are tough to talk about in the geriatrician's office. What are some tough topics that come up? Number one is driving. If you've ever had to talk about driving with your physician, specifically if a medical condition is diagnosed that could affect driving, you know how difficult that is. It's something I don't look forward to, and I wish there was a better way for a physician to provide the necessary medical information to the Ministry of Transportation without it turning into an antagonistic situation. Currently in Ontario, if a physician becomes aware of a medical condition that could affect driving skill, then we have an obligation by law to let the Ministry of Transportation know about that. If we know about a condition and we don't inform the ministry, if there is an accident and it comes to light that the person had this condition and we didn't inform, then we could be liable for any damages. That's a reason why we don't really have a choice. We have to do the things that are difficult, even if it has the potential to create a challenge with our therapeutic relationship with our patient. We as a profession have to uphold those standards that are expected of us. If you were a member of the public and your physician, for example, knew that somebody had had a seizure and they didn't report that seizure, what if they had another seizure and you were harmed as a result? And it's not just physicians, it's other healthcare providers and other professionals as well. Talking about it in the office is so painful. We often hear the same arguments. So somebody will bring up their driving record, how spotless it has been. Even though when there's a senior driver with a medical condition, the previous driving experience actually doesn't count for that much because things have really changed due to this medical thing. The other thing that people will say is that they feel as though their life is over if they can't drive, and then that we might as well just end the person's life. That's really hard to hear, and it's hard to hear someone say that in front of a family member, or, you know, it causes pain to that family member as well. When people lose their driver's license, it can contribute to social isolation, it can contribute to depression. So it's not, those aren't things we want to contribute to, but sometimes there's no choice. So that makes that discussion very, very difficult. Taking away a license, it's not something that we enjoy. And actually, doctors don't take away licenses. I'll just throw that in. We just inform the Ministry of Transport, and the Ministry of Transport decides what to do with it. So technically we're not pulling the license, the ministry is. But you know, it's a hard thing and it's not something anybody likes and anybody enjoys. We're all in this together. We're all on this journey and we're trying to do the best we can with the resources that we have and the limits that we have. So I'm happy to hear from you about maybe some of the difficult discussions you've had with your healthcare provider, even with the geriatrician. How did it go? And what was it that made the discussion a little bit easier? Maybe I could learn something about better ways to frame these discussions and how to have them. Hey, it's Dr. Divic checking in to see if you want more wrinkle. That didn't sound right. How about if you want more of the wrinkle? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. There's a space below to leave comment, and you can always hit the little red rectangle to subscribe. There's lots more wrinkle over on Facebook as well at The Wrinkle too. Thanks so much for joining us here today, and I'll see you again soon on The Wrinkle.